Hi, Andrew here, and welcome to overview of the SMA Cloud, which stands for Security Management Assistance. It has three modules: Use Case Library, Health Check, and Cyber Incidence Insight. As you know, Use Case Library is a one-stop shop for SIEM use cases, which are threat-centric and universal, which can be exchanged with different companies and support various technologies. I want to thank everybody who has been with us since 2016, and today this accounts more than 100 organizations from 59 countries worldwide. So, Use Case Library supports three themes: ArcSight, Curator, and Splunk. And Curator and inside we have use cases developed by SOC Prime, but also ones from the external marketplaces. So we have built a one-stop shop for SIEM use case, which is security-centric. The use case library has means to save you time on finding the content you need. So all the filters you can use by industry, by type of use cases, focus area, compliance, technology, etc. Now we also are publishing cases by our partners. So we have HowDivNet, who specialize in cyber threat intelligence, Motive, ArcSight experts from Netherlands, who are also managed security service provider, and Satisnet, an integrator at MSSP from United Kingdom with specialty in IBM Curator. So you can see the use cases from different parties, different parameters, and you can get some of them for free, the basic ones. You can also get advanced use cases at a reduced price. And if there's something that is being developed, you can quickly vote for it, and it will get on the table to R&D team to start working on it. I want to focus your attention on three very important buttons. Number one is suggest. So this is the most important. If you have a feature you want it to make it to use case library, just describe it to us, and we'll make sure it gets there. The upload button is here to share the use cases. It needs to be a balanced decision between how easy you can share the case, but also how easy can other people in the world use it. So that's why there are some requirements. And the request button is actually here not to buy something, but also to ask questions. So if you have some particular logs and you want to research how quick the use case can be made, you can fill up the form and we will come back with the answer for you. This recaps use case library. Now let us look also into cyber incidence insights. So when our lab was building use cases, we were always thinking which cases we need to focus on. They have to be threat-centric, but we need to know the threats. That's why we have a research unit which constantly looks for the threats on the wild. We read both open source intelligence and public threat intelligence and private threat intelligence feeds. And we built an internal tool where we enlisted more than 200 sites which report data breaches in public. So sites such as US CERT, Reuters, BBC, etc. And we thought, how about we share this tool with the world, and maybe it will help you to also find the threats and also know what to focus on, because these days there's so many things going on in the cyber world. And you can see the data is aggregated, and where possible we attribute the incident to the actor. We tie it to the threat name, industry, actor type, geographic environment, and also send you original link where you can read about the case. Most importantly, you can also see the use case recommendations. So if you can see the ransomware threat is active, here are the use cases for ArcSight, Curator, and Splunk, which you can in one click just download and install to your SIEM to detect this threat. Last but not the least is a health check. And some of you maybe already heard about the protocol predictive maintenance, which is now used by more than 40 countries worldwide. And we thought, how about we take the logic from monitoring SIEM health in real time and turn it around to make it useful for everybody. So let me demonstrate it to you how it works. I will quickly upload some ArcSight diagnostic log data. This is not event data, but rather agent log and manager log and things like that. I can just upload them to the portal, click upload button, and they will be placed in the private partition, which is AES-256 encrypted. If you have any questions on security, just let me know. So as logs are being processed, we will now see if my components of ArcSight installation are healthy or not. We released this firstly for ArcSight because our company wanted to focus on doing one thing the best. So now that we have got ArcSight health monitoring perfectly, next in line is Curator and then Splunk and also Elastic. So as the logs are being processed, you will see the trends, errors, and reporting devices tied to them very closely, and the total health and metrics which are built for the snapshot of the data. So here I already analyzed 3 logs. So you see it was quite fast, in my opinion. And you can see, for example, Squid connector here that has 80% health And you can explore each event it collected, how many errors we have, do we recognize them all, how much memory it uses, is it stable behavior. You can see the cache trend. You can also see that there are 3 devices reported into it, but some devices are named, so we have some resolution, DNS resolution errors here, or maybe parsing errors. And you can also see the errors themselves. So let me actually sort them by priority and see what I need to fix. We have this error file not found exception, which means that this squid file connector does not actually read logs, and we write the description for you, so you can focus on remediation right away. You can also see the parsing errors, where you will see, all right, for this small connector, there's 28,000 parsing errors, which means it doesn't really generate much value for us. And if we deployed any use cases which rely on squid log data, we might not get all the value we want. You can also detokenize this field and see exactly which messages were not parsed correctly. So the goal of the health check is really to save you time for daily operations of the SIEM. So an average diagnosis of connector takes from 15 minutes all the way to 1 hour. And we know this, we've done this for many years in SOC Prime. So hopefully you find this tool useful, and hopefully Security Management Assistance Cloud helps you to get more value out of SIEM and make your day-to-day job in SOC easier. Thank you for your attention, and let us know if you have any questions. Cheers.